What's going on, y'all? As always, thank y'all for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate y'all taking the time out to click on my video. With that being said, I want to show y'all some action that I had from the Marsh recently using one of my favorite finesse style techniques. This finesse style bait is a very fun bait to fish with. It is also a very easy way to catch numbers and quality size as well. So during this time of the year, when we start getting these cold fronts moving in back to back, the water temperatures drop, the water levels drop as well. However, the redfish still eat, they still bite. You can still go out there and catch lots of redfish in freezing temperatures. One of the techniques that you can use to catch numbers in freezing temperatures is downsizing your bait. And a lot of people may say, oh, well, I don't downsize my bait. I still throw a 3.5 inch paddle tail or 4 inch, 4.5 inch. Hey, if that works for you, Billy Bob, then go ahead on and use it. I'm not saying that you can't use that size of paddle tail or whatever soft plastic that you're throwing. All I'm saying is that when you downsize, regardless if you're using hard baits or soft plastics, if you downsize your lure, you're going to catch more fish. And in the wintertime, let's face it, we're out there, we're freezing, our hands are numb and hurting from the cold temperatures. You want to be catching fish as much as possible to keep that blood flowing. At least I know I do. So what I like to do is I like to throw a Ned rig. So for my bass fishermen, you know what a Ned rig is. It's a very simple bait, but it catches fish. There's different companies out there that make these style baits. You can choose whatever you like. My favorite is from Z-Man. So Z-Man makes a Finesse TRD. I don't know if y'all can see that, but hopefully y'all can. A Finesse TRD. And this is the bait that you're going to use when you're fishing the Ned rig technique. So this right here is one of my favorite colors to throw from Z-Man when it comes down to the Ned rig, and it's called Drew's Craw. When it comes down to the hook that you're going to throw these plastics on, you can throw it on a jig head. I would go with a 1/16 or a 1/8 ounce. I wouldn't go no heavier than a 1/8 unless you're fishing in deep water that has a lot of current. Then you can go to a 1/4 ounce. However, I like to fish 1/8, 1/16, and even smaller, depending on how shallow the water is. In this specific video, the size weight that I'm throwing is a 1/8 ounce. I couldn't find nothing smaller in my tackle box, so I settled for the 1/8, and it worked just fine. So basically, when it comes down to these plastics, you have a Ned rig hook, and it's similar to a jig head. You have your hook, and you also have your weight that's at the top. And basically what this does is when you throw it out and it goes to the bottom, it literally stands up just like that. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it stands up just like that when it goes to the bottom. Basically what happens is this plastic is just standing straight up like this. And when you have the current that's flowing through, it's just making it wiggle just like that. It's not giving off much vibration at all, but it's just enough to get the attention of a fish. And the reason why you want to go with something this small is because this time of the year, the fish are looking for a very easy meal. They don't want nothing big. They don't want nothing that's moving too fast when that water temperature is cold, because they're lethargic. They're cold, they're trying to stay warm, and they're trying to consume as much energy as possible. So they want to find the easiest meal. And when you have something this size, that's this small, that's not moving much, trust me, they're going to eat it. Like I said, you can throw it on a Ned rig hook, or you can throw it on just a regular jig head, and it's still going to stand up the correct way once that jig head goes to the bottom. This plastic measures in at 2 3/4 inches long. So it's very small. As y'all can see, there's nothing to it. It looks like a little turd, but it gets the job done. So 2 3/4 inches long, but it catches fish from 10 inches all the way to 40+ inches. And if you don't believe me, just check out this video and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I hope y'all enjoyed this footage, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for me.
I knew I was getting hit. I didn't know if it was a speckled trout or what. All right. And y'all saw me just now how I was working this Finesse TRD. I was just hopping it off the bottom. That's all you can do. Is sometimes they want it aggressively. Sometimes they just, you know, just a very soft hop. It just all depends on what mood they're in. Just gotta let the fish tell you what they want and how they want it. It seems like today they are liking the short hops off the bottom. I'll make one more cast just to see if they have another one hanging around the mouth of this cut right here. Oh yeah. Feels like a better fish, yo. Definitely feels like a better fish. It ain't no monster. Whoa, 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 whoa. Definitely not a monster, but it definitely feels like a better fish than the other ones that I caught. Gotta remember, I'm using light tackle. This is 15-pound test with a medium action spinning rod. So nice little fish. Oh yeah, it's a little better. Got 4 spots on this one. And there y'all see it, TRD right there. All right, there you have it. Another look at that bait. This is one of my favorite colors to throw right here. Very good color to throw in the marsh. Another look at this little guy. Well, I did say, let me make another cast to see if somebody else is home at the mouth of that cut. And clearly, somebody was home. They ought to have a redfish around here somewhere. Oh, got a little bit of bait coming through right there. I think we got a fish. All right. This is a pretty fish. One, 2, 3. Got a nice tail, pretty tail right there, like an emerald green. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one has 6 spots right here. It's a pretty fish. Basically what I seen some bait flickering over there to my left, and that's what made me throw my bait over there. Most likely I knew they had some redfish chasing that bait, and yeah, y'all saw it. Didn't take long for me to get bit once I made that cast over there. Seems like we have some good water movement, so hopefully I can find one. Preferably a slot. Oh. And this is not a slot. This is actually the smallest fish that I caught today. That's what comes whenever you downsize your bait this time of year. You're going to catch a lot of small fish. So that's definitely something to prepare yourself for. If you're gonna fish a finesse style technique in the wintertime for redfish and downsize your baits, then be prepared to catch a lot of small redfish. If you're the type where you just want to catch a quick limit of fish to put in the box and or whatever the case is, which is perfectly fine, then this technique can definitely do that for you very quickly. But you're probably going to catch a lot of small fish before you get your limit. For people like me and a lot of others that I know, if you just want to get out here to enjoy the experience, it don't matter what size fish you catch, as long as you're catching fish, then you will have a field day with downsizing your bait this time of the year, and you're gonna catch a lot more fish for sure. Just don't forget, elephants like peanuts too. So just because you got a small bait on don't mean you're not gonna catch big fish. Oh, I see a tail, y'all. I see a tail. And before I can even get there, oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Y'all. Oh my goodness. The size fish that I have on right now. Oh my goodness. Screw that tail. Oh my goodness. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Come back, come back. Where you going? Let me pull up my motor. All right, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all know right now, for those of you who are watching my video, I thank you, first of all. I appreciate you. But this fish right here that I have on, I need y'all to understand, this is a very big redfish. And I have, wow, and I have 15-pound test with a medium action spinning rod. So I have to work this fish very slowly. I have to take my time. I can't be too aggressive with it. I have to let the fish do its thing, but at the same time maintain some type of control. So in other words, it's going to take a few minutes for me to get this fish in. So just sit back and enjoy the fight. Wow, look at the size of this fish, y'all, and it is pulling me. This is a monster. Oh my goodness, look at the size of that fish. Thank you, Jesus. My first bull redfish of 2025. How you like that? So as I was talking, when I kind of made that cast, I seen a tail pop up on this point right here in front of us. And that's what I was actually getting ready to reel in and come and target. But as I was working my bait back in, this big fish right here just came out of nowhere. Oh man. Please, God, let me land this fish. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at the size of this freaking fish. Oh man. Hey, you know what's funny? I was just talking about how elephants like peanuts too. And I was saying how, you know, just because you're fishing a small profile bait doesn't mean that you won't catch a big fish. And what do you know? My next fish is this giant bull redfish. This fish is massive, y'all. I don't think y'all realize how big this fish is. Once again, light tackle, so that's why I'm not horsing this fish, because I really would like to land it. This is my first bull redfish of 2025. And honestly, I'm trying to recall, I think I did catch one this big in 2024, but I don't know, because this is a massive fish. This is a massive fish. Gotta make sure I keep pressure on them. Look how massive this fish is, y'all. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of this freaking fish. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. Y'all bear with me. while I try to land this thing. I don't have a net big enough to net this fish anyway, so even if I had a net, it wouldn't help me out. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Whew, here we go. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of this freaking redfish. By far my biggest fish of last year and this year. Oh my goodness. Where is a fishing buddy when you need one? Because I can use a good photo right now. All right, y'all. So I don't think y'all realize how stoked I am right now. This is absolutely amazing to catch a big bull this size. Look at the size of this fish. This fish is huge. Wow. This is awesome, man. This is awesome. We're gonna get this fish back in the water. This is a breeder, and we want her to live a long time. Look at this beautiful fish. Wow. Man, I wish I would have had a fishing buddy with me to really get a good picture of this fish. So I had the tail of the fish to my feet, and the head of the fish came above my hips, and I'm 6 feet tall. I want to make sure this girl is really ready to go before I cut her loose. Wow, that was a true monster, y'all. My goodness.